Well, hello, everybody. It is time for. Oh, I can't see the. What you do that there? It is time for eSeniors GT3, but today we got LMU GT3, eSeniors LMU GT3, new season, season 19 at Qatar. Yes, in the name of the track is the Lusail, I think it is, track in Quatar, and we are doing GT3 for the first time. So season 19 is starting. Let me get rid of the my face there for a second, and we'll show you the season. Qatar Fuji and the classic circuit, Silverstone, Sebring, and Le Mans. Very short season, as we all know. It's 5 races this season, just to line us up for Christmas for a 10-race season on season 20. So season 19, can you believe it? We've been doing this for 19 seasons. So LMU new tire model again. So we'll see how the GT3 tire model. We'll see how the boys can do it. We are a couple of minutes away from practice being over. I think, yes, we are. I'll just leave it that way for a second. We'll go into it when we start qualification. So it's the sprint GT3 today on Sunday for GT3 cars. We're going to be a 30-minute race, and it is no stopping, naturally. 30 minutes, you can do it all with one tank of fuel. What else can we talk about? Well, season 19 starting with a new release, the full release of LMU Le Mans Ultimate. Before I forget, let's talk about our sponsors of the eSeniors GT3 World Champion Club, senior club of 50 plus people. And I am going to turn my microphone off here, get myself out of the voice channel. Yeah, I'm in the voice channel. I'm going to take us out. Yeah, sorry. There, I'm out of the voice channel. Everybody was listening to me. It's a good thing I didn't say anything bad about anybody on the stream because I was in Discord. So anyway, let's get back to it. What was I saying? Yes, season 19, new model of LMS. They changed the tire model back to something a little bit more reasonable than they had in the last beta release. But yeah, now we're into full release. And a couple of new cars, I think, in GT3 class. I believe they added the Mercedes as a new car. I wonder if anybody's racing that one. What else can I tell you? I'm going to make sure I have things set up for our actual race here in a second. Yeah, that's good. We should be finishing. We might be even starting qualification. Let me jump right into it then. The browser's on. Get rid of this. There, and I think we are into the quali right now. Does it say? Yes, we are. We are into quali, and that's Stuart Packham. Out there, not necessarily first, so maybe not. Still showing practice. But it is going to be finished. I think they're going to let everybody finish their second laps, or their last laps, I should say. Then we might have a little bit of a delay before it goes on to, oh, Stuart's going for a nice little spin there in his car, that's a Lambo, I believe. There we go, a yellow flag. We are in qualification mode. Let's see who's going to get out first. There we go. Steve Howells is out first. Unfortunately, the overlay screen is still not working for the cameras, so we are going to be in this mode for a bit. There we go. He's sitting on the there he goes. There is Stephen Howells leading the rope. We are 17 drivers. Look at that. Isn't that nice? Let me make sure that's all we've got. Yep, 17 drivers. out there today. And if you'll notice, I believe we have custom liveries. So those people who, yes, that is the Kraken livery for Steve, and his number is probably correct also then. Let's see what his number is, 969, that is true. So we're going to follow Steve around this track. He's going to set the time. And have we got anybody out there? We've got Mr. Peter Nielsen out on the chat. And we've got, I'm not sure who that boss person is. You can say hello to me and tell me who your real name is on the stream. That would be nice. And Peter is watching us quite often. So Stephen coming around, maybe we'll get on board with him so you can see what this lap track looks like. Ooh, quite loud, isn't it? Oh, you know what? I don't have the game sound on. There we go. Turn that sound down a little bit for you guys. Turn it down in my ear also. So this is Steve, I believe, is still on his out lap, so he's coming around the last corner, I believe. Took a couple of laps myself in the LMU car just to familiarize myself. Ooh, that's a fancy word. Here he comes. This is the last corner. He's going to start on the straight here. Here he goes. I was chatting with Krister a few minutes ago before the race, and he is so enamored with LMU. He's given up on ACC, so he is just going to race GT3 LMU from now on because he loves it so much. So maybe we'll get him to do a few more streams. Yes, you're a member of the community, Mr. Abbas. But I haven't seen you race yet. Get on board with the race. Here we go. This is Stephen Howell. You are looking in his cockpit. He is going to set the lap. Just looking on the screen to see if that overlay is not a little bit strange. Looks okay. And you'll notice up on the left, right-hand corner there, that's the game's lap timing. So we'll be able to see the last lap and best lap there as we race. So Steve is halfway through the track here now on his setting time. So who have we got out there? Oh, Mr. Kiss is racing with us today. Anybody in the Mercedes? Oh, he's the one that's in the Mercedes. Howells is not showing what kind of car he is in. I'm wondering because he has a livery of his own. It doesn't show the car type. Isn't that interesting? He is in a... I'm not sure what he's in. I know a few people, Howells and Mr. Jose Alves has a custom livery. Yeah, it does not show his car brand there. We'll see in a minute what he's in. I'm trying to see what he's in. It looks like a BMW if I'm not mistaken. Take a quick peek by looking at him this way. No, he's in a Lexus. There we go. Let's just go back onto track mode here. Oh, the game sound goes down quite a bit when we go into this mode, so I'll turn it up just slightly. And when I'll just yell, and there he goes. I believe that is he's got a lap out there, 158, and he is the leader by 8/10 of a second. Let's go see what Derek Bird, well, you know what? Let's go see everybody's, Mr. Alves has a custom livery, I believe. There it is, a BMW, just for fun, and I believe Krister has a custom livery. There it is. He's in the Mercedes. That is his relative's car and his relative's livery. The Joker, Mad Joker. Beautiful livery there, Krister. Don't know if you did that or somebody else did, but looks really nice. Looks really nice. All right, so Derek Bird is in second place. Bruce Hopkins is in third. Yeah, that's very interesting that the overlays don't show don't show the car model. Let's watch with Derek. He's got a plus sign in his first sector, so he's not improving. How about Bruce? Is he improving? Yes, he is. 0.3 up over his first lap in that sector. Let's watch him in that Aston Martin. Let's find another view here. How is the sound for the track? Bruce, he hasn't hit the second sector yet. We haven't got the time out there anyway. 1:58.6 is the target time. Should be finishing the second sector any minute now. Not everybody's got a lap out there. Oh, I can hardly hear. Oh, I can hardly hear it. Got it turned up in my earphones. So we are about 4 minutes into qualification. There is the second sector. He lost time there. All right, let's take a quick look at Bird, see if he's improved. He's starting a new lap. And he is not improving either. How about Jose? There's Jose. He is just starting a new lap time too. He's just behind Bird, I believe. Look at that orange BMW. Beautiful. Nice livery. Just quickly see if he's got a sector coming up. And maybe we'll just come back to him and let's look at Stewart. How's he doing? He is not improving either in that Lamborghini. Couple of 3 Lamborghinis today. Alexander Osik. And that meaty must. It looks like Mr. Kiss just jumped into 8th place. He didn't have a time. And Lloyd, Andre Lloyd, he is in a Canadian flag. It looks like that looks like a custom livery. And yet his is showing, I believe. Lloyd. Yeah, it's showing his Corvette. So I'm not sure why those other maker models are not showing up. But anyway, that's fine. He's got a little bit of an improvement in his second sector. So let's just follow him right now. Andre Lloyd is in 7th place. Needs quite a bit to catch up. Here he comes with his new time. 2 minutes flat almost. Let's see how Mr. Bird is doing on his lap. Oh, here we go. Did he jump up? Did he get any closer? I don't think he got any closer. Hopkins, he was just behind him, I believe. He was in the pits. He's on an out lap. How about Jose? How's he doing in his lap? It's not showing. He's just started. Oh, he's not improving. Stewart is in the pits. Alexander doesn't have a sector going just yet. Let's find how Christer's doing for his. Christer's in an out lap. Everybody's got changes going on to their Terry Trowbridge. Trowbridge has got a little bit of a good second sector going, but not enough. How about Hugo? There is Hugo Caballero. He is not having a good lap. There's still people in the pits who have not gotten anything going here yet. Are these guys actually here today? Jeremy Parks. Not sure what's going on with these guys. Maybe just starting. Whoa, that is a bad. Mr. Ehab, okay, I'll pronounce that. I did one race more than a year ago. I'll try to do more. Well, of course, come on. ACC or LMU, the more the merrier. Come on, we don't have that many drivers. Nothing is out of the question in terms of quality of driving. We love everybody. Just get on Discord. We'll help you improve if that's your issue. No, for sure. Jump in. If you've got a rig, why race with anybody, anything but real people? We have a great time. 4 or 5 minutes left in qualification. How is Derek doing on his lap? He is not improving yet. Geez, it seems like in LMU people have their best laps early. That's not, maybe me, Hopkins. Oop. Andrew Lloyd jumped in, I believe, since we last saw him. Thought he went up a spot. He is just starting his lap. He doesn't have a sector in there. Oh, look at that. He did not have a good sector there either. How about Bruce? Bruce does not need very much. This is something that may help. Bruce, this is a lap we should be watching, I think. He has got a great time in there. I was watching the wrong feed, by the way. So Bruce Hopkins into third place, I believe. He really improved. Like, go back to Derek Bird. I was watching the wrong. Oh, that's an outlap for Derek. I was watching the YouTube feed, which is about 10 seconds behind. Yes, you have join us. There's no harm in being last if you're just worried about your performance. Lots of us. I'm way down there. I need some fresh meat so that I can have some fun. So Stewart does not need very much time to overtake Jose, but he's not having a good first sector. Keep an eye on that one. Alexander. That's how Alexander's doing. He's not doing great either. Like I say, seems like everybody gets early. That's an outlap for Terry, an outlap for Yolt. Hugo, an outlap for Hugo. Jeremy, how is Jeremy doing? Here we go. Jeremy's not practicing much, so that's his excuse. He's so busy with his music. How is Jeremy? And Jeremy is in an Aston Martin, of course. He loves the Aston Martin. Always not having a fun lap. Jean-Marie is not having a fun lap either. Let's get back up here to Derek. Derek is not improving. Bruce Hopkins not improving. We had a good first lap. What does Bruce need? Bruce needs not very much to overtake Derek for third place. Let's see how he does coming over the far finish line. He did overtake Derek Bird by very little. Look at that. 1/1000th of a second. How close is that? How much time does Derek have to get that position back? He's now in the second row. Derek is not improving. Look at that. We caught that just in time. How is looks like Steve Howes is going to take pole. You got a minute left. Stuart Packham had a good laps there somewhere because he's now in second place. And Bruce, he must be out there trying for another one. He's got a good lap going. He's 2/10 up on his previous lap. That's close to getting him in second place over Stewart. Here we go. We've got something going for the qualification now. Here he comes. Let's get a better camera view. Let's go on board here with him. See how he is doing. In the Lambo, Stewart is. I think I'm on board with. No, I'm on board with Bruce. Sorry. Bruce is in the Aston Martin. Whoa, went a little wide there. I'm not sure that's going to disqualify his lap. And his second sector wasn't very good. So he's coming up to the last corner there now. I don't know if it's going to be a valid lap or not. Here he comes. Boy, that Aston Martin sounds wonderful, doesn't it? Never thought Aston Martin sounded that good. Here he comes to the start-finish line. Is he going to get a time? Oh, he did not. All right, so that's it for quali. Let's see who's out there still. Stewart's still out there. He is, let me see where he's in the middle of a lap, just starting a lap actually. Let's see if Stewart does not have a great first sector. Who else is out there who's close? Derek. Derek's not having a good lap. Who else? Jose. He doesn't need much, but he's not having a good lap. Everybody else is in the pits. Let's go back to Stewart. Yeah, Stewart needs a good second sector. He needs almost half a second, and he's down by 3/10 on his first sector. But we'll stick with him because he's one of the only guys out there. Go back to this mode. Try and find the right overhead view here for our start. That looks like it's the helicopter view. Here comes Stewart. You still need a little bit of work on the graphics. The cars in my screen look like they're floating up a little bit. Need to soften the edges of the tires there. They got a little bit too much sharpening there. I know on the stream what it looks like there. Oh, look at that. He had the best second sector of everyone. Look at that. Let's see how he does. This is the last corner coming up to the start-finish line, I believe. It's his best, but it's not good enough. There is our starting lineup. Let me see if I can quickly get the tower. I'm going to see if I can get this starting order going now. And there we are, first place. And look at that. It's pole position, Stephen Howes. Second was Stuart Packham. In third place, Bruce Hopkins. Fourth, I should say, Derek Bird. Eric Andre Lloyd in fifth. Jose Alvarez in sixth. Alexander Rosick in seventh. Krister in eighth. Nice job, Krister. Doesn't show your liveries in this. Terry Throwbridge is in ninth. Jolt is in 10th. Hugo Caballero in 11th. Jeremy Arabas in 12th. Jean-Marie Groslo in that Ferrari in 13th. Another Ferrari, Michel Benchaya in 14th. And in row 8, James Parks and Eric Langrois. 16th, is that it? And then one more left. And that is Nick Newcomb in the Lexus. So that is it for our starting order. Very good. Let's get back to the tower. And there it is. So we are just waiting for the start of the race. Let me get on board with Steve here. They're still in the there you can see they're in the paddock still. That is what it looks like. Ehab, are you an ACC guy or an LMS guy if you're going to try coming on with? Come on to practice races at least during the week with ACC. Yes, I didn't mention our fine sponsors. I think I started doing that earlier. And that is Syndeo is a consultant for communications out of Montreal. Sim3D is a maker of a number of great sim racing accessories, button boxes, even fans and whatnot, as well as pedal vibrators, not the right word, but pedal actuators. Yes, so there we go. Formation work is starting. There we go. Let me see if I can find the helicopter view again for our race start. I think that's it. I'll hear the helicopter sound. Sorry for jumping around here, guys. Just want to make sure I get the right view. There's the view. So I don't believe we do a full lap. It's a short start. All right. LMU GT3. Well, make sure you try the mixed class so I can pass you with my hypercar. I just love passing you GT3 guys in the mixed race, but the only time I get to pass everybody. All right, we are getting rolling here. This is the start straight.
Green flag.
There you go, green flag, green flag. How is Stuart going to take over from Eric? Looks like, or Steven, I should say. Steven looks like he got a great start. Stewart's coming on the outside. Here we go. It's going to be interesting. Stewart's got the pace now, and it's not going to work. Derek Bird is in trouble. Looks like a pretty clean start for everybody. And I think everybody is good. Let's see if anything. Oop, I got the guy in the pits. I guess the number of guys didn't start. Somebody hit the dirt there. Let's go back to the front. Howells is ahead of Stewart. Just keep on with this helicopter view. There's Derek Bird and Yolt. Jose. And we're all nicely in line there. There's somebody. Everybody is pretty close. Let's go back to the front. Stewart is chasing Howells. And I'm going to do gap 2 next here on the tower. There we go. Where is some close action? Everybody at the front's pretty close to each other. Anybody really close down below? Well, Jose's pretty close to Terry. Let's watch that one. Yes, this is hot. This is spicy. Let's get on board with Jose. This is pretty spicy. And they're up ahead. Looks like Derek is getting a little bit spicy with Hopkins too, but Howells is not. Oh, there's Stewart. Stewart's trying to get going here early. He does not want to let Howells get over. Oh, looks like Yolt. For some reason, Yolt's going into the pits. Did he get a drive-through or something? He might have got a penalty on the start. Let's just keep going up here. How's Stewart doing? Stewart's just maintaining touch there with Howells. Howells went a little wide. As well as Bruce is catching up there. So now Stewart's quite close. Back here, Andre Lloyd looks like he is quite close to Terry Throwbridge. Follow this one a little bit. I'm not sure why some people are showing in the pits, whether they jumped in and started or not. Look at this. Andre is really after Terry. Let's get on board with him. Let's get on board. You know, this is my favorite view when they're fighting. Up front, Stewart's really sticking with Howells. Howells is not pulling away, but this little grouping is quite exciting. Get up there with Stewart. Stewart's getting a little bit. How's Bruce a little bit further behind? Derek and Hopkins are right at it, as is Jose, was right behind him. So this grouping is Lloyd, Throwbridge, and Jose. Bird is harassing Bruce. Nice to see Derek getting through a couple of laps. We are into, let me get the session info on here. There we go, session info there. 26 minutes left in the race. It's up there in the left-hand corner now. Oh, this is nice up front. There's lots of action. Oh, there was a pass just behind me there. That looks like Andrew Lloyd got ahead of Jose. Oh no, it's Terry and Jose still at it. Let's go to this view. I go up with Jose. They are trying hard here. Throwbridge and Jose are just battling. I think Andrew was ahead there earlier and I saw him get past. But Terry is just a beast today. Look at this. Throwbridge is really having a nice race so far. This little grouping is just amazing. And so is the one with Derek. Let's just jump ahead there at Derek on top of Bruce. And Hopkins is hanging in there, half a second behind. He is not letting... Well, Howells has pulled away a little bit. A 1 second lead now. But this grouping of 3 here is quite fun. Yes, I believe Andrew... let's see what the... We've got position gained here somewhere. Let's just see where if I can find that. There's the gained loss. So Throwbridge lost 3 on the start, and Lloyd lost 2. I think we noticed one of those. So did Kish. Kish is out there. I think he had to go into the pits, but had a penalty. So this is the battle on the track right now, even though Bird is still hanging in there. Krister in behind there is trying to catch up to Alexander. How is Bird doing? He's still keeping touch with Bruce. Top 3 or 4 are kind of in the same starting order. Get on board with Derek for a bit in that Porsche. There he is. There's a nice inside view of that Porsche. Look at that on the dashboard. They've got the little index card as to the race corners. Isn't that interesting? It doesn't show you where you are, but it shows you what corner numbers you've got. Look at that last time for Derek. He put his best time up last time, I think 2 second flat. We are 27 minutes into the race only. Look at all this action, but look at that. These top 4 are not happened there. Who was that? What was that? What was that? Did somebody drop down? Nope. That was a funny little glitch there, wasn't it? Oh, Hopkins is right on top of Stewart. The last corner. Oh, Stewart went wide. Now is he going to get passed by Bruce? Bruce couldn't quite do it on that corner, but has he got some pace? And Bird's right on his tail now too. Oh, yes he did. Way to go. Stewart's in second place now. No, that was Stewart that actually had that trouble. Now we've got Bird. All 3 of these guys are on top of each other. Look at that speed coming down through here. Meanwhile, Howells opened up a 1.8 second lead on these guys. This is it for the other group. The other group of 3 cars got separated by about a second. So this is the race right here. Let me get on board with Derek, I think, so we can see the rest of those guys. There is the onboard screen with Derek. And this is quite a battle for second, third, and fourth. Derek's desperate to get up onto the podium here. Looking at the gaps there, everybody else has gotten quite a bit of a gap going. These guys have pulled 5 seconds away. This little peloton. Stewart had a little bit of a waggle there, I think. Let's get right on with Bruce here. See how close he is to Stewart. Look at that. I'm going to try to find a wing cam over here on the other view. Just bear with me to find the wing cam. It's quite a fun. There's the wing cam. There is Mr. Bird. Let's get an actual wing. There's the wing. There's Derek trying to get him going. Derek's really close. Really close. Oh yeah, Derek is the one pushing right now. Let's get back to the other cam. Derek is the one really pushing. Looks like behind there, Throwbridge is trying to catch up with Jose Alves, and I believe Krister has dropped, got past Lloyd while we weren't watching. Alexander looked like he had some trouble, but he is catching. Caballero. Throwbridge is quite close to Jose. Let's get on board with. Oh, there he's really. When I say close, I mean close. I mean really close. Let's keep an eye on those guys up ahead. Bird is still trying to get by Hopkins, but here's a little battle further down. There he's in that Lamborghini Huracan on the BMW. They can see what's going on up ahead. That's Bird. And it looks like Lloyd just passed Krister. Wonder what happened to Krister. Let's just see what happened. Where is Krister? There's Krister. He's not catching up. Andrew went by him. Where was I? I was with Terry, wasn't I? There we go. Not miss any action up here on Derek. Derek, oh, this is he was right next to Hopkins. He's got the hops on Bruce. He should be able to get him at some point. Looks like Bird had his best lap last time. I'm going to show you, if you haven't noticed, the new screen for the game. That is the new screen for the game. You see the last lap. What do you see there? Sector times. That may be the last lap. It looks like it was the last lap for Bird. But that's kind of cool that they show the sector times. So let's just watch this one for a little bit. Doesn't show the whole grouping there, I noticed. Only the first 8 guys. Got more guys than that. There's a second sector. Bird was faster than Bruce in that second sector, but Bruce was better than him in the first sector. Now, of course, they're just they're so close behind. Look at that. Bruce is really close to Stewart now. So this battle for second, third, and fourth is just classic. Just classic, isn't it? Great battle. Let's get on board here with somebody. We're on board with Bird. Let's get on board with Stewart. Not Stewart, but Bruce. Because Bruce is right on top of Stewart. Stewart can't make a mistake. He had a little waggle there. That's just the way he gets into that corner. Either that or it's net code. It looks like he's wavering a little bit there. But Bruce really wants that second place. He had the best lap time. Was that his last lap? Nope. But he's got the best lap time out there. in 59.3. Way better than Howells. That's he had a half a second on Howells. So if he could get past Stewart. Now the gap is down to 1.6 seconds. So I think these guys are catching up. A little bit. Look at that. He is getting harassed by Bird big time. There is Bird right behind him there. Let me get rid of the... Can't really see it with the wing there. Get up there with how Stewart. Look at that camera angle. Isn't that wonderful? This is a hell of a battle. We've got only half the race gone, and these guys are still just on top of each other. Just amazing. So halfway through the race, we've got Howells in the lead. Oh, look at that. Bird is trying hard. Let's just watch this again. Not watching what's going on behind too much. All right, let's get rid of this because it doesn't show the whole tower. I'll get rid of this standings and go back to our regular tower. And do I see it yet? Refresh. There we go. There's our tower. Oop, there's our tower. And seeing if anything's going on behind these guys. Not much. Not much. Get on board with Derek. Derek is just all over the back of Hopkins. Just need these guys just gotta get by one another, don't they? There it is. Stewart's not really holding anybody up because Howells is not pulling away. Still got that 1.5 second lead, but these guys looks like they should be able to get by each other. Tough track to pass, I guess. Oh, look at this! Bird might just do it here. He might just do it here. He's got the inside line. I can't see whether he's got... Oh, look at that. You just can't get by him. Just can't get by him. That Aston Martin of Hopkins just comes out of those corners nicely. Bird should have some handling with the Porsche on him, but look at this. Fine racing by all these guys. There's some dust there. Somebody went off. Here comes Derek again. Oh, this is some excellent action. Let me see if I can find an overhead view. There it is. Let's stay on this one. Here comes Derek. He's trying to slingshot through. Is he gonna make it happen here? What kind of braking points he gonna have down the long straight? Looks like Bruce has the speed. He has the speed, but here comes Derek around the bend. Great racing fun here. And Stewart's on his own up ahead a little bit. He's been able to knock a couple of tenths off of Howells' gap because Hopkins has got a rear view mirror full of Bird there, isn't he? Just stick with this. This is exciting action. I was looking for some video opportunities to have a little bit of an introduction race. This looks like the one I should save. Wow, look at that. That's great action with these guys, isn't it? Yeah, the Porsche has a little bit of trouble with straight line speed compared to that Aston. But man, as he got it in the corners. And of course, Derek is a Porsche expert, if you don't know. He is our resident Porsche expert. So he's going to get everything he can get out of that Porsche. Be interesting to see if Derek does get ahead of the Aston, whether or not he can hold it on the straight. Oh, he had a bad exit there. Or Bruce had a good one because he's caught up a little bit with Stewart now. It's like Stewart got a little bit of dirt, a little bit of dust. Let's do some cockpit action now. Stewart went wide again. Who are we on board with here? But interesting thing is, Mr. Bruce Hopkins has not. Oh, we missed some problems there. We got Krister retired in the pit, so he must have had some trouble. I did not catch that. How can I stay away from this? Exciting action. Bruce has got this race under control, but just not pulling away at all. I'm surprised that he's not pulling further away, although he got a couple of tenths there, because these guys have been battling so much that you would think they'd lose some time on him, but he has had to maintain his speed. Who has the best time up there? 54. I think Bruce still has the best lap time. By 0.2 of a second on next is Steve Howells. Bruce is keeping the pressure on here. Did I just miss a pass? Nope. Stewart disappeared for a second there. What was that all about? I had my eyes off the screen, and I didn't see anybody ahead of Stewart, but I missed something. Oh, there we go. Here we go. Hopkins is ahead of Packham. That looks like the same thing happened twice. Now Bird is neck and neck with him. Is he going to be able to get ahead of him or not? Find a different view. Nope. Stewart came off somehow, but that is a change in position. Now let's see if Bruce can pull away and start challenging Howells, because Bruce has the best lap time. Stewart having some trouble. I didn't quite catch what was going on there. I had my eyes away from the track for 1 second, and look at all this action that happened. So let's just watch Bruce. I'll see something happen there, because Bruce now has got a 2-second gap to Howells. I'm still sticking with Derek here. Let's get on board with Hopkins. He's not actually pulling away from Stewart at all. So all these guys now finally had some trouble. Packham's being challenged by Derek. We have got 7 minutes left in this race. And Stewart is being challenged by Derek now. That Derek, he is sticking with it. He's trying to go on the inside. Let's see if he can hang with that Lamborghini. Not really. Let's see what he can do it outside, inside move. Nope. Get on board with Derek. I just love that inside view. So it looks like Hopkins is actually, he's making a bit of a dent into Howells' lead. He's got 6 minutes to do it. A 2-second lead there now. It's like Bruce is having some trouble. Yes, you're right. That Porsche just needs a tiny bit more speed. I don't know what kind of a wing he's running. Whoa, very late break there. Oh, if he had been right behind him, he might have been able to get caught up a little bit there. Just look at the way he is harassing Stewart. Stewart is definitely feeling the pressure. He is so close. Bird is so close. Again. He's got different braking points. Just going to have to take advantage of them. Looks like Stewart's struggling a little bit. There he goes again, off. He is definitely struggling. And Derek sees that, so he's just trying to capitalize. Excuse me. Howells says Hopkins is making a little bit of a dent in that in Howells' gap. Not enough. This is definitely the action on the board here. Looks like Derek fell behind just slightly. Now he's got a half a second there. He's pushing really hard. He hit the dirt a little bit. Well, let's get some screen time to Mr. Howells in his new livery there, the Kraken. That is a spiced rum. I've tried that myself. And that is the nice white livery of Stephen Howells in that Lexus. Next is Bruce Hopkins in the Aston Martin. Just watch him come around this corner and see his livery. In third place is Stuart Packham in the Lambo, being harassed by Mr. Derek Bird in the familiar Porsche. Next is, way down, is Jose Alves in the first BMW. Terry Trowbridge is next in, he just went wide in his Lambo. There is Andre Lloyd in the only Corvette in the lineup. Hugo Caballero's out there in McLaren. That is the only McLaren. No, there was that's the only McLaren on track anyway. Who are we with? We are with Hugo. Alexander Rossi is in a Mercedes, the only Mercedes left. Everybody is. Oh, there's Yolt. Yolt Kiss in the Merc. And Christer's back on track in his Merc. He had some trouble there earlier. What is happening with the Birdman? He's fallen behind slightly. 2 minutes left. Derek's going to have to make something happen. Looks like everybody else is in their final positions. Derek wants a podium here badly, I'm sure. Stewart's got to be feeling the pressure. He is less than half a second behind Derek. Let's see how hard Derek's working that steering wheel. He's got different braking points than Stewart. So he should, let's see if Stewart pulls away on the long straight here. 3.05. Ooh, no, he's not pulling away. Bird's got a bit of a slipstream, so he's definitely not pulling away. He's actually catching up just slightly. Now let's watch the braking point. He catches up at those braking points, but then just seems like he's hampered by the line. Just can't find a good line to take advantage of his braking points. Here he goes. Now he's going to push hard here with 1.2 minutes left in the race, or seconds I should say. 1 minute 20 seconds. Look at those lines these two are taking. Come on, Derek. We want to see something happen. Just don't touch him. Good exit. Oh, they both got a good exit there. 56 seconds left in the race. See, he's got that braking point advantage, but Stewart's covering him off very well. I don't know if he's going to be able to do it. We are going to get one more lap, I think. Are we on the last corner here? I think where I am. No, not quite. We may not get another lap in. 15 seconds left in the time of the race. Here comes the last corner, I believe. This wouldn't be the last lap. The next lap would be the right lap, right? If I'm not mistaken, the way these work. Oh, here comes Bird. Here comes Bird. This is not. Is that the last lap? Is that the last lap? I believe it is. So Derek just doesn't quite make it. Everybody else. Oh, we've got something happening down here. Andre Lloyd and Trowbridge are neck and neck for what place is this? This is, and Trowbridge just gets him at the line. Nice job. Andre gives us a flash. That is it. Oh, looks like Kiss might have something going on here too. No, he's a few seconds behind. Well, that is our finish. Howells, Hopkins, Packham, and Bird. Great race for everybody. Let's see if I can get anybody into the stream. Let's see here. Let me find Discord. Drag a few people in. Hello, Stephen. We'll be with you in 1 second. Let's get Stuart in here. And is Bruce there? Yes, Bruce is there. There is our three guys. All right, Steve, let me make sure I'm getting you guys in there. Hello, can you hear me? Hello. Oh, there we go. I wasn't hearing you. There you go. Bruce, you had command of that race. You didn't quite pull away from everybody, but good race on your part.
I think you mean Steve.
Steve. Sorry, Steve. Sorry, Steve. Steve, yeah, you were up a second and a half by most of the race.
Yeah, I think I pushed a bit too hard at the beginning. I think the front tyres they didn't like it towards the end. But
yeah, you couldn't break away, could you?
No, I could see Bruce catching me every time he was on anything straight. He just went into warp speed and off he went.
But boy, Bruce and Stuart and Derek, you guys had. There's Derek. I'm going to bring him in, even though he's not. Derek will bring you in on the discussion since you had such a great race. So yeah, Steve. Bruce, you finally passed Stuart there. I didn't quite see it. Was Stuart? Did Stuart? Do you have an issue, or I forgot what how that passed?
The game gave me 7 seconds to let him pass.
Little bit of off track. Is that what it was?
It said that I undertook him illegally, and I thought, I was ahead.
Yeah, you were ahead. Yeah, that's weird.
I was ahead, so I had to let him go without Derek passing me.
Did you go off track there just before, though?
Yeah, I kept getting lift off oversteer. It was so hard.
I was following Stuart. It's tough when you're following someone like that, and he's just going out wide. You go out wide with him.
Oh yeah, of course you do.
Follow the leader into it.
Yeah.
Did you see my back end twitching?
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
You were holding on for dear life on that thing, and that's why I just thought, just stay behind him. He's gonna go off at some time. The one time you went off, there was tarmac for you to run on and get back on. If that was sand, I would have had that one.
But Steve, I'll go back. Let's go back to Steve. You know, you had that 1 second lead the whole time. I think Bruce, you had that up with the fastest lap by about 0.3 of a second, but you just couldn't seem to catch up to Steve, could you?
Yeah. Well, it was battling a lot with Stuart back
there. Yeah.
And by the time I got clear, Steve and I's speed are that much. They're so close, just because I got 1 lap faster. It was just I was trying to eat away, and I felt I was, but then I would make a little slip up and drop a little bit. But 10 more minutes, and I think I would have been on his bumper.
So, Steve, was it your front tires that were going?
Yeah, they just didn't feel like it was turning in as sharp as it was for the first bit. I mean, I was lucky on the first turn. I really did outbrake myself going into the first corner with Stuart. I had to go right down the gearbox.
Yeah, it was very close. Yeah. Is it my imagination, or do you guys normally see that you get your best laps in quali early in your in the time? Is that my imagination? It seems like
third lap.
Third lap for you?
For me.
Yeah.
Third lap on the tires.
Okay.
I got mine about 7.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You did get one right at the end. Yeah. And Derek, jump in there. You had a heck of a battle with everybody. Just didn't have some of that top line speed, huh, to get by everybody.
No, I asked him very quick out the corners, couldn't get anywhere near him.
Looked like you had a different set of braking points than Stewart, but just couldn't take advantage
I
of it.
nearly ran into the back of him a couple of times.
Yeah.
Earlier than me. I had to check up and drop a gear. And then I dropped back again, so I had to catch up. But yeah, a couple of times I was nearly to the back of him. But
How are you guys? How are you guys liking the changes they made to the tire model there in the last release? Better?
a lot better for me, of course, yeah.
I think it is better.
Yeah.
It's fun to race this one, and it still has a little slip, which the first one they said had too much slip. Then the other one was just you were off a cliff edge. This one you have enough where it can slide a little and you can catch it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
It
I
just
prefer,
scares the life out of me anyway.
Oh,
I
but
preferred the old one, but this one's okay, but it does put you into a false sense to push harder
Yeah.
on your tyres, and they just go in the end. They wear out quite quick.
yeah. Well, it depends on your driving style, I guess, which one you like.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, that was a great race for the first one. You guys, the top four were fun to watch. Yeah, it was a great stream. We'll see you guys all next week.
Thank you, Mike.
Okay.
Simon.
Yeah.
Congratulations, everyone.
Yeah, well done, guys. Good race. Okay, bye.
All right, so that is, let me see what I'm watching here. You guys have been watching that funny graphic. I am going to go straight into the ending credits. So we'll see you guys all. Hang on. One thing I got to do. And turn off the session. All right, so we'll see you guys all next week in this short season. That was an excellent race there in Le Mans Ultimate for the GT3 guys. We'll see you. All the first races are on. This is the first race of the week. Got races going on all week. Join us online, on stream. Race with us. Bye for now.